Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video series, we are trying to cover on a very high level AWS services. So basically in this video, we'll start with the S3. So S3 is simple storage service. First and foremost, you can store any amount of data in S3. So S3 can be used for different use cases such as data lake, websites. You can host your website in S3, that mainly static website. It can be used for mobile application use case. It can be used for backup and restore, and you can use S3 for archive as well. So I'll just start this video mainly by creating a bucket. So important, or rather very important point is that bucket names are unique across account, across region. So if I just try to create a bucket with the name S3, so it didn't allow me to do though, because it says a bucket with the same name already exists. Although there is no such bucket in my account. Let's quickly take a look. So now I'll create a bucket, this bucket for AWS sessions. So by default, all the public accesses are blocked. So I'll keep these as it is. Bucket versioning is disabled. So I'll be covering all these features, what is versioning, what is encryption in a minute or so. So I'll just create a bucket. So my bucket is created. And the first feature from S3 that I wanted to cover is that the object storage classes. For that purpose, I need to upload an object in S3. So I'll just upload this test file. While uploading, I need to select the properties, and here I can select the object storage class, in which storage class I want to upload this object. So by default, standard storage class is chosen, but you can select other storage classes based on your requirement. So there is intelligent tiering, standard IA, or glacier. So I'll just upload in the standard. So there are multiple storage classes that are offered by S3. So you can select the appropriate storage class based on your requirement. If I just go to properties now, so for another thing is versioning. So versioning is a mean of keeping multiple variant of an object. So once you enable the versioning in your account, then the objects uploaded will have versions. Suppose I uploaded a test file after enabling the versioning, and I modify that and I upload another version of that. So there will be different versions of that file. But without versioning, that file will be overwritten. So currently you can see that it is suspended. If I just enable the versioning, I'll just enable it, and you can see it is enabled now. If I just edit it, now I cannot disable this. I can only suspend this versioning. You can add tags to the bucket to identify for what use case this bucket is used. So it is a key value pair. Let's say I selected key as use case and value is demo. So this tag will be added to my bucket. Next, encryption. So by default encryption is enabled, but anytime like you can use the encryption, or you can generate your own KMS key and use those. So I selected SSE KMS. So I can create a KMS key and use that for encryption. Service access logging. So basically once enabled, it will provide detailed record for the requests that are made to the bucket. Next is CloudTrail data events. So you can configure CloudTrail data events to log S3 object level API operation. So any API operation that happens on S3 object will be recorded in CloudTrail, and further that is can be used for compliance or any other thing. Event notification. So you can create event notification for object creation, object removal, and object restore. So basically, what is event notification? So in case of any such action like object creation, removal, restore, you want a notification to be sent to other services for any other action. Let's say I want to trigger a Lambda as soon as the object is uploaded in S3, then I can do that. So there are three services to which you can send the event notification, that is Lambda, SNS, and SQS. So to these three services, you can send the notification. So before moving to permissions, just a request, if you're learning something from this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and join our growing community for more content like this. Thank you. Permissions. So while creating the bucket, we blocked all public access, so that is there. So you can create a bucket policy here. So this can provide access to the object stored in the bucket. And basically it's a JSON document. You can create a bucket policy that will allow access, and it is used for cross account access also. Matrices, basically this is for monitoring. So you can see that your total bucket size, how many objects you have uploaded. So this will give you that data. Management, lifecycle rule. So while uploading the object, I selected standard as a storage class, but you can create lifecycle rules for object transition. That means you can transition the object from one storage class to another. Let's say I wanted to create a lifecycle rule, so you can select prefix based or tag based. So you can create the lifecycle. Let's say I want to move current version object. So choose storage transition. So I want, let's say, move to intelligent tiering after 45 days. So the objects will be moved to intelligent tiering after 45 days. Or I want to move to glacier deep archive, let's say. Or I want to move to some other. So this all these life cycles rule you can create here. Replication rule. This is for replicating the data. So you can create a replication rule and you can select the source bucket, that is this current bucket, what prefix you want, like you can replicate all data or based on prefix, and you have to choose a destination bucket. So you can do a replication within the same account or other account also. Access point. So it is for providing the data access at scale. So you can provide access to the data which is stored in your bucket via access point. So this is another important feature from S3. This is what I wanted to cover in this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you.